Hi, welcome to Grateful Rescue TV. I'm Pamela Terhune, and I'm here with Jordan 4 and 6 adorable puppies. These puppies are survivors of Parvo and a new miracle drug that helped them get well within hours. Jordan, tell us about the story of the puppies.
Oh my gosh, I don't even know where to start besides they came in, let's see, 8 days ago. Had already been having symptoms of Parvo, vomiting, bloody diarrhea for 4 days prior to them being brought in. So we knew immediately we had to run a Parvo test. And of course, fortunately it came up positive, but luckily our clinic had the Parvo virus drug treatment in our freezer. So it's kept in the freezer. You just kind of unthaw it in your hands and they all got it injected into their veins. We started out with 8, so unfortunately you do lose a couple, but everybody else for the most part is doing good.
And you're having to feed one of them, right?
Yes, this poor little guy, sweet little man right here. He's a doll.
Yeah.
Feeding him a few times a day, giving him warm fluids under his skin. They were all on antibiotics, but that's cleared up and done. So they eat like crazy and play like crazy, and they're just so much fun.
And you started seeing results within hours, like 5 hours.
Yeah,
correct?
I mean, they were feeling great. I mean, when I came in the next morning, they were still in our isolation ward at the clinic, and I gave them all another round of fluids. And then, I mean, they were immediately eating. They were all way more perky and active. I mean, I couldn't believe it. I was pretty shocked because these guys were only 4 weeks old when we got them. So I wasn't sure how much of a survival rate we were going to have, but
the prior owner couldn't afford to treat them.
Yeah, couldn't
so
afford to treat them. Yeah, he considered taking them to a shelter. So that's why we decided to call you and okay, well, I mean, gosh.
And Jordan, you're amazing. Because I told them,
they're feisty. This is what they do.
Yeah,
half the day.
The sibling rivalry here. Oh man, what's the matter?
She's so crazy.
So Jordan, I told Jordan whenever they needed help, I said that we will help sponsor their care, but we couldn't take them. And Jordan graciously offered.
I could not say no. I really couldn't.
For these puppies.
They're just the best babies.
And she's feeding and trying to save this little guy.
I know, baby boy.
Yeah, we'll keep our positive vibes going. They're all named after the solar system. We have eclipse here, and this is Jupiter. And this one's unnamed because foster mom is going to keep him.
He's just the cutest little thing I've ever seen.
And then we have little Moon, and doesn't she look like the little Moon? So and we also have, this is Astro. You've got Astro. Yep. So we will be keeping you up to date on the I call them the miracle letter because they are a miracle. You guys are a miracle. Yes, you are.
Oh, they're so amazing.
Oh, and thanks to Red Key.
Yes, Dr. Zach has been amazing.
Dr. Zach, our guy.
Constantly like, Dr. Zach, what do I do? What about this? What do I do? Yeah. So it's really nice having him handy when I need something. So
what a blessing to have him on call anytime you need him to talk about these little issues these guys are going through. So what we do know is that they've had everything that they can get, and they're well on their way to doing well. If you want to watch the puppies and watch them grow and find their homes and follow them through training, just follow us at gratefulrescue.org.
What an incredible story about the Parvo puppies. And we're going to talk about Reese too in just a moment. But first off, Pamela, tell us about the Parvo puppies and also the new drug.
Patty, there's a new drug that's come out within the last year. It's called monoclonal parvovirus antibody.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, it's a mouthful. But they showed results. It's a 1 injection treatment, and they showed results within 5 hours.
Oh my heavens.
Within 5 hours, those puppies came in and they could hardly stand. Within 5 hours, they were playing around, except for 3, and we did lose little Astro, but they weren't brought in until it was in an advanced state. So it's really amazing that any of them lived. But thanks to the new drug, it's
look what you did. Look what you did.
It's a game changer.
Good. Now, And the price changed too.
Oh yeah. When we had a litter about this time last year, it was close to $15,000 for 7.
$15,000 for 7.
For 7, and this was less than 2 for the same number of dogs.
Oh my goodness!
Less than $2,000, yeah, for the whole litter. So it is a game changer, and it'll save lots of lives. But make sure you get them in right away. A few of them, they waited too long.
Yeah.
When it's going that way, it's not going to change without help. So thanks to this new drug.
Okay. And we're going to find about Reese coming up. So stay with us on the Grateful Rescue TV show. Yeah.
We're building a place where homeless animals find forever homes. A place where people connect with animals in a beautiful park. A place that brings people and pets together, building lifelong bonds. That place is the Grateful Rescue and Sanctuary, a proud partner with Best Friends Animal Society.
Gourmet cuisine, breathtaking views, and a vibrant space to connect and enjoy. Skyline Club Indy, 36 stories high above downtown Indianapolis. Join the club today and enjoy an elevated experience. Take part in a full schedule of events and special gatherings. Skyline Club Indy, a place to celebrate. And now we're back on Grateful TV with a kitty cat. You want to see a kitty cat?
Do you like kitty cats?
You like kitty cats? No, that means yes, I like kitty cats. This is about a cat that went from a shelter cat to a YouTube star. How about that?
And her name is Nora, and she's a piano-playing cat.
Oh, and our kitty correspondent got the story. Take a look.
Can you play some more?
Her name is Nora, the piano-playing cat, and we've loved her performances for years. Nora sadly passed away in February 2024 at the age of 19. But plans to keep her musical legacy alive are in place with an animated series. Joining me today, Nora's mom, Betsy Alexander, and would love to hear a little bit about Nora's life, not just as the piano cat, but as this beloved pet in your family, and how that began.
And, you go into the PetSmarts or the Petco's or wherever, and they always have like the shelter cats. And we went into a PetSmart in Cherry Hill, and there was a litter of kittens. There had been a litter of kittens, and there was this little gray, oh my God, I feel emotional. There was this little gray kitten, and I picked her up and I held her like this, and she played with my braid, and I felt this compulsion. And I tell people, I feel Nora adopted me. I have always felt this intense connection with her. She was very headstrong.
Betsy taught piano lessons from her home and noticed that Nora was obsessed with the piano music.
And she hung out with me while I was teaching all the time. The other cats would be upstairs sleeping while the students were there. She was in their bags, on the piano, dancing around, trying to get to them. She was very there. And after about a year of this, we heard this plink, plink, plink. And she never stopped. She played with the students when I taught them. They were tickled.
When was it that you decided, or how did it come about that first video of Nora hit YouTube?
Brunel figured out YouTube, and he put it on YouTube, and then we let our friends and family know that they could watch Nora play the piano now. And then the first day it was up, there were 100 people or something looking at it. And honestly, I said to Brunel, who are these people? What are they doing looking at my video? I really didn't even understand that other people besides friends and family could look at it. So, and then it just went, it just went through the roof.
I'm Nora the piano cat.
such a beautiful tribute now to Nora's life and keeping her legacy going. Nora, the Piano Cat, the animated series. What are some of the challenges and joys that have come along with producing this?
Yeah, how do we translate that into an animated character that not just plays the piano, but talks and sings and dances? And a cat that goes up and plays the piano, that's a unique and significant thing, of course. Like we're so excited by that. But the animation kind of allows us to look into the pet's world. And she's in her mind, she can play Chopin and Rachmaninoff and Dave Brubeck, whatever she wants to play. And from our perspective, it's still special, even if it is the little plinking on the piano. So I think that's a comedic duality that we're trying to work in here. And it just shows that, if you believe it, you can do it. And, we just hope that kids are inspired everywhere by that to express themselves through music and creativity.
Cat lovers are very loving people, in my experience. And cat and music lovers are like extraordinary. So I hope to put more of them out there in the world. That's what I hope the series will do. And I hope it will make children laugh and feel good and excited. That's what I hope.
All That's Good Production is taking the lead on this educational animated series for children. And as your kitty correspondent, I'll be sure to update you on when and where you can watch the animated series, Nora, the Piano Playing Cat.
And back on Grateful TV, and I got a kiss. Tell us about Reese. She's adorable.
Don't you love her?
I do.
Oh, we love her. Well, Reese came from Indianapolis Animal Care Services. She was surrendered there. They had originally brought her for some treatment assistance.
Okay.
She had lost a whole bunch of hair on her backside, and they decided during the assistance appointment to surrender her. So then she ended up at the shelter.
Okay.
Well, I happened to be there to get some dogs at the shelter that day.
And there
I
you
came across
go.
this little girl.
She looks part pit bull, right?
Yeah, she's pit, and we believe she's probably got some English bulldog in her as well.
I'd say that too.
She's got the underbite and the slumpy face. So.
Oh, she's so sweet. And take a look here. She got some boobies. What happened?
Oh, yeah. She's only 2. She's only 2 years old. She's very young, but she had some puppies. Yeah, sometimes people, and she's small. Some people will call her a pocket pitty, and they like to breed and sell those. So so she had puppies young, but no more puppies now.
No more puppies.
No more puppies.
No more puppies.
She's
Okay.
all spayed. She's grown her hair back up, and she's falling through the cracks.
There we go. She's not used to sitting in the chair, but she'll get there. Well, she is just adorable.
Yeah.
And you are a very lucky girl.
She's a good girl.
You are very lucky.
Hi, I'm Lisa.
Hi, I'm Cindy. Come join us at Grateful Rescue and Sanctuary as a volunteer. We actually met each other through Greyhound Rescue, and that's how our whole friendship started. And we have just volunteered for the last 20 years at different things and events over the years, and just kind of joined each other.
Well, number one is Pam's passion, because she's very passionate about this, and we're ready to see it.
Pamela makes everybody feel included.
She just can't get rid of us. We keep showing up, don't we?
We keep showing up.
The Animals Are Coming came about one of the zoning meetings when we knew how critical it was that she needed the support. Volunteers, members, had the shirts made up and were there. Remember Christine?
They wore them to the meeting.
To the zoning. And Pam fell in love with the design, and that's how it all started.
It's just a huge thing for Indiana, period, let alone Muncie.
Yeah, this is going to require a lot of volunteers, so we're
a lot
hoping.
of volunteers, She follows me around.
We meet on the corner.
Sorry.
No.
Sorry. Get rid of that.
I've got Finn. This is Huck Finn. This is our rescue from the Backyard Breeders group of 14 that we got from Grateful Rescue. And he is a deaf dog that we found out after we adopted him. And he's pretty afraid of humans, but he's working on it. He does much better outside than inside. And Ethel has been his fearless leader and sister since we adopted him. But Ethel has been his teacher in terms of play, and it's okay to run in the yard and
chew on toys.
And
he
Ethel
jumps up on the bed with Ethel.
Yep. Now I'm warming up to you.
She'll jump up on the bed when we're in there doing stuff, and now he's learned to do that. He jumps right up in there, sits down, he crosses his little feet. When I get up in the morning, we first come out, he comes and he just goes between your legs, and he'll just stand there and wiggle his tail and look up at you, and he won't let you alone. He'll just keep going and get under between your legs, and he just loves that.
He does that with me too. He doesn't do it with anybody else, but we had a play date with his, what I call his sister wife, and the puppies that they sired together, and they all did that.
But one of the other things that you know, we were told to look out for when we're walking, he'll pant and his tail will be up, so that's a sign that they're calm and relaxed and not.
Effie.
Like right now, he's obviously, you know,
a little stressed,
a little unsure.
And overall, what does Finn bring to your life?
Oh my gosh. For me, once we got him, you know, I was just kind of in a lost place after COVID and things like that, and I was wanting to foster. And I talked to Scott about it, though he might not remember it the same way. But you know, we told Pamela initially we were going to foster him, and for me, he's taught me that I have more patience than I thought I would. To be able to take a dog that's really afraid of humans and stuff and it makes me very happy to see him being a dog. Grateful Rescue is a place that Muncie needs. I mean, we have a couple other rescues in town, but I think Pamela brings yet another facet, another depth to dog rescues and to getting people connected with dogs. She called me about Finn actually and said, you know, I've been to your house, I've seen it, and I think he would be a good fit with your dogs. Can we try it? And that, I appreciated that more than anything.
Oh, I love him. I know he's skittish, but he's such a good dog. He's really come a long way.
Kept in a breeding barn for years away from humans, the dogs were very terrified of people. Finn was the most fearful of all.
I remember a time he tried to jump through our bar window because he was so afraid. He had just never been exposed to people before, so we had to find the right couple, and that is Scott and Dorothy. Yes, he's a very good boy. And we're back inside, and boy, Finn is just a completely different dog inside than outside.
He is when we have company, the company of humans over. He absolutely is a different dog, at least for a little while. He's pretty shy around other humans, and as you can tell, he's gone toward his piano to stay under the piano where it's his normal hiding place, if you will. But he's very comfortable under there when we have folks over. The interesting thing is, I think you told me when we first got him, is that he seems to be better with men than women, which is unusual.
That is unusual.
To see him do all the dogs, he's almost like a puppy is what he's like sometimes.
It's really rewarding when they learn something like that, isn't it?
And it's, you know, could have turned out a lot worse for him. And so we're glad that we got him and we're able to give him an environment where he seems to be thriving and he seems to actually enjoy it. Take him for rides in the van, and he and Ethel would jump up on the back seat and they just sit there and doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, and
what a difference. What a huge difference in this life that you've made. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Well, we thank you as well. And again, for Ethel too, just to be able to chance to give her a different home so she could, you just connected us with someone that needed to help her find a home. And,
Yeah.
And that was the start.
And you can have coffee and cats at the same time.
Smitten Kitten, and it's really a cool cafe. Let's take a look.
At Smitten Kitten Cat Cafe in Fishers, Indiana, you can grab a cup of coffee on one side of the glass and cuddle a kitty on the other. These shelter cats roam free. They are friendly, frisky, and feline fabulous.
The cats kind of bring in their own traffic, as everybody just is a cat lover.
Holly Moss opened the cafe almost a year ago. She adores cats and believed it would help her son, who has autism, with his anxiety. Both want to see them find loving and lasting homes, and they are. 84% of them are adopted within 10 days of coming here, and only a handful are kittens.
So we take a lot of pride in these adult cats that, you know, we had one that was up to 11 years old, and one was 14 years old. And it's just amazing that it doesn't matter what the age, it doesn't matter what the attitude is. We've had some really catitude cats get adopted just fine.
In the cat lounge full of whimsy and whiskers, people can interact and bond with the cats in a stress-free and often entertaining environment.
I mean, it's a great experience, you know, like they're doing a great thing here, I believe. Like all the cats, like they're all nice, neat, groomed, like they've been taken care of, and it's a great way for cats to get adopted, I believe.
And cat cafes like this one are popular across the globe.
The first cat cafe in the world opened up in Taiwan in 1998. The first one in the United States in Oakland, California in 2014.
The number of them jumped over 40% in 2019, with over 140 cat cafes now in America. These feline fortresses often help socialize cats and speed up the adoption process. At Smitten Kitten, more than 370 cats have already found homes, including Rice Krispie and Missy.
Super excited. I'm like kind of jittery right now.
Both are leaving with Maxwell Ober today.
I decided I was going to adopt cats about this year, about in June or so, and it's been like I was a little nervous at the time, so I told people that was my plan, so that I would be committed to doing it. And I'm so excited. I've been looking forward to this for months now.
All of the cats here are spayed, neutered, and vaccinated. The adoption fee runs around $100. Holly has developed strong partnerships with area shelters and humane societies and works hard to make sure the cats are looked after even when she's gone.
You know, I was always worried about how the cats would do here overnight. You know, it's a free roaming environment, as you can see. I do have cameras so I can watch them at night, and if there's any kind of a ruckus, I'll know that. But I was worried about how they would all do together. You know, we've got 21 cats in here today. Well, we now have 19 because 2 just left. And it's amazing how well they get along.
She is now busy promoting her cafe that sells specialty coffees and other indulgences. But what she finds most gratifying is watching these little guys go from shelter cats to family pets.
It's very fulfilling to see them all, regardless of type, style, attitude, that they can get adopted.
Most of these cats were forgotten, surrendered, or abandoned. Here they are given a second chance to be loved and to find a permanent place to put their paws. For Pet Pals TV, I'm Renee Jameson.
My choices were keep her there unhappy or give her up until I called Grateful Rescue, and she agreed to foster her for me. And she did, and she's been amazing, like amazing. I love you.
So proud of you.
Lots of times they're leaving behind their clothing, all of their resources, everything that they own. And so it can be a barrier for clients to get out of a domestic violence relationship if there's not a safe place for their pet to go.
Oh, please donate. Please. It would help women like me. I wasn't so sure that I was going to be able to take her.
Thank you, Grateful Rescue, for extending your services to our clients. We truly appreciate it, and you don't understand the impact that it has made on their lives. Because of you, our client is able to be successful and move forward with their goals. So we're grateful and thankful for your services.
Look, you're going to tell her? Thank you. Yeah.
I'm going to miss you. I'm going to miss you. She says I'm not going to miss you.
Oh, she will.
You're a good girl.
She's a very good dog.
Andrew, will you read me a story?
Oh yeah, let's watch Faith's Book Nook.
Grateful Rescue presents Faith's Book Nook. Watch dozens of storytelling videos right now at gratefulrescue.org.
Thank you for joining us tonight for tonight's book reading, and thank you for supporting Grateful Rescue.
I'll lend you my daddy. I'm sure you'll agree. Now that he's home, he belongs just to me.
Celebrities and pet lovers of all ages read their favorite books about animals. Faith's Book Nook, right now at gratefulrescue.org.
And like Reese would say, it's all about really good stories with happy endings. And we have one, Pamela, that you're going to tell us about.
We do, and it's Micah and Eddie. They came to us at the same time a little over a year ago, and they got adopted as a bonded pair. And you never give up. Don't ever give up,
Right,
because
right.
these dogs, we just wait for the right owner,
Right.
and the right owner is out there. And Eddie and Micah are living their best life now.
That's wonderful. This is what the Grateful Rescue and Sanctuary does.
Finding the right fit.
You do the right thing, the right fit, the right interview for the right puppy or kitten. And I know you're thinking, gee, I'd like to know some more about what's going on. Go to Pamela Terhune's Facebook page, Grateful Rescue and Sanctuary, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
and
correct.
Pictures and stories that'll make you cry just a little, okay.
And you'll see Reese there.
And smile a little too. I
Yes.
love Reese.
I love Reese too.
Yeah, I think I need to.
I think Patty and I are going to fight over Reese.
Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you, Patty. Thank you for joining us. And thank you, Reese. We love your company.
Okay.
And we will see you next time on Grateful Rescue TV.